Welcome to this YouTube channel. Today we're going to look at looking up values in a range. We have a criteria here which gives a range. The lower limit is 1, the upper limit is 5. So if you're between 1 and 5, if the project here the risk ranking is between 1 and 5, we give it low. If it is between 6 and 10, we give it medium. 11 and 15, we give it high. So we have projects which have been given a ranking, and our work here is to say whether this is high, whether this is low, and so on. So there are two options of doing this. I'm going to look at the index and match formula, where I combine the index and the match. Then I also look at the Vlookup formula. And of course, the other formulas you can use, there's some product and some ifs, but I'll not go into that, but they can also do the same job. For today, I'll look at these two, index match and lookup formula. So how do we get started? Remember, our objective is we have given projects, they have given a rank, there's a criteria here. Our work is to tell each of these projects whether it is high or low. The long route, you go here 3, see where 3 lies, give it low. Come 6, where the 6 lie, give it medium, and so on. But if you're using Excel and you have a very long list of projects, that will be very inefficient. So let's see how we can use these two formulas, index and match. Those are two formulas combined, and Vlookup, which is one formula, to achieve this objective. First of all, index and match. Now, to remind you, the match formula returns the position of a given array. So let me first get the match before I bring in the index. Lookup value. I want to look up this value, 3, in which array I'm going to use the lower limit and ensure that these values are arranged from low to upper. And in this array, I lock it, F4. So I'm looking up 3 in this array, and remember the match function returns the position. So I given options, less than, exact match, greater than. So you'll see that the 3 does not appear here. So I use the less than formula. And what does the less than do? It will come, look for 3, start from here, 1, then 3, then 6. So it will not find the 3, it goes to 6. 6 is higher, it will go for the lower one. So if it finds exactly 6, it will go for this one. So if it meets a higher one, it goes for the less than, it goes for the less than. That's why we have less than here. So here we take 1. Remember, we're not using the exact match. So if we do that and copy it down, what does this mean? It means that 3 is in position 1. 3 lies between 1 and 5, and this is the first row. 6 is in position 2. 6 lies between 6 and 10, and it is row 2. 12 is in row 3. It's between 10 and 11, and is in row 3. So that is the match function. Now, the index function, for the index function, the way it works, you give it an array index. I give it an array like this one, and I give it a row number. So if I give it this array, which is what I want to be returned here, and I give it a row number 1, it is going to return me low, because low is in position 1. If I give it 2, it is going to return the second number, the second value, which is medium. If I give it 3, it is going to return high. So now we have already determined these positions by using the match function. So let's combine the index and the match. So in other words, where I've put a 3 here, I'm going to substitute this with the match function. The moment I put match, I'll have my answer. So I'm going to come, so my position is calculated by the match function. The row position is calculated by the match function. So this is the match function, which gives me the row position. Let me cut it. Then let me cut it from here. Then I type index. Index, I give it a row from where I want to return values. I want to return these values from this array here. Array is a list of values. My list of values from which I want to return my answer is low, medium, and high. I lock that with F4, like so, comma. Now, the row position, remember, is what I determined using my match function. That's the first step I showed you. So I'm going to control paste. This one calculates my row. Then next is the column. It is optional. Since I have only one column, I can leave it out and I say like this. So when I do that, I get low, copy down. 3 is low. 3 lies between 1 and 5, gives me low. 6 is medium. 6 is between 6 and 10, I get medium. 12 is high. 12 is between 11 and 15, high. And if I put here 11, I'll still get high because 11 is here. So this is how you can combine the match function and the index to categorize values that are in a given range. That is the first option. The second option I can give you is using the Vlookup formula. The Vlookup formula takes the first argument as the lookup value. What am I looking up? I'm looking up this value. And where am I looking it up? In this table. I lock it. And then the next is the column that I return. 1, 2, 3. I want to return values in column 3. Put 3. Next, an approximate match. If it doesn't find the 3 here, which is probably true, I'll take an approximate match and I close like so. So if I do that, I get low, copy down, I get medium, high, low, like so, exactly the same as this. There are other ways of doing this. You can use the sum product, but I'll not go into that today. Or you can use the sum ifs, or you can even use the ifs formula to get this done. All those are different options. The more options you have, the easier it gets, and you need to practice with more to get more, to understand more using these formulas. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Please share the video and have a great day. If you have not subscribed, click the subscription button.